Hey, this is Anurakti Tarot. So I'm back with another video. This is going to be, you pick your deck based on number and crystal. So pile number 1 is number 9966. And the crystal is rainbow ore. And then pile number 2 is number 18, 18, 18. And the stone is amethyst. The stone is amethyst. And then pile number 3 is 5656. And the stone is pyrite. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Okay, we're gonna go in on pile number 1. Rainbow ore 9966. Rainbow is ore. It's all about happiness, upliftment. It's all about bringing joy and happiness. It's also about uplifting others. So pile number 1, 9966. You could be encouraging people a lot around you. Ooh, this also, I just noticed it looked like a chair. When it's set like that, it looked like a chair. Like a stone chair from the movie Padmavati. That, I don't know, the one that was going after Padmavati. When he sat in that stone throne with the big Aries, the big ram's head on the edge. That's what this reminds me of. So this could definitely be uplifting people around you. It could be uplifting the Aries specifically because of that ram's head that I saw, and that also represents the Emperor card in the tarot deck. So it could be helping the Emperor. You have the Page of Wands at the bottom. So this could definitely be good news, bringing people good news and positivity, encouraging people to be creative. Now let's see what we got for 9966. We got the 8 of coins. So 9966 could be dealing with a difficult time. For sure, the 5 of Pentacles came out. The 5 of Pentacles can be feeling emotionally lonely, but it can also be struggling in some sort of nature, financially or resource-wise. So this can be, but the King of Swords is here. I'll go ahead and show you the King of Swords. It actually reads this way, but this was the King of Swords I was about to talk about. Got the 8 of Pentacles first. 8 of Pentacles is all about hard work, of course, attention to detail, just working. That's the simple. 8 of Pentacles represents working. Then we have here the Chariot, the 5 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So this could definitely, like I said, working hard, trying to find a way to overcome this obstacle of lack of resources. King of Swords is being very intelligent and being very logical about it, but it can also be kind of cold, you know, in that nature, just kind of not maybe just cold in the matter of I better have it, I need to have it now kind of a nature. King of Swords can be very direct and very authoritative and very demanding. So this is kind of being very demanding instead of that easy, oh, I'm willing to wait. This is very much, I want it now, bring it to me now energy. With the Four Wands in upright, this is something that maybe not just you are feeling, but a larger part of the community is feeling with the Four Wands. That usually has something to do with everybody, a home, something where a lot of people reside, but it also has something to do with the people, the Four of Wands. So this could be how a lot of people are feeling, and you could just be feeling this. Four of Coins, Devil, Four Swords, and the Five of Wands with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom. Four of Pentacles. So this is working hard to save money, trying to find a way past this lack of resources. The Devil could be definitely feeling kind of angry and frustrated. The Devil and the King of Swords both have these black flowers on them. So that could definitely be dealing with your shadow nature, kind of getting kind of angry with things, you know, feeling on edge, dealing with a lot of small obstacles that are irritating on top of the bigger ones that you're dealing with, which is fine. So 9966, to me, this is just saying to try to find harmony within the independence that you already have established, because this is stating that you are already independent. You have stability for sure. A couple cards that recognize that. It will be the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles does mean that you do have stability. It may not be the stability you want with the Five of Pentacles, but it's you're fine. This can be, you know, maybe like wanting to save more, not being able to, or just having a hard time saving. So this is just working hard to bring that stability in and know that it's coming. You just, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. I drew a blank on there. Like, what would be Spirit's advice? Spirit's advice would be the King of Wands, to continue to move forward and create things. So if you are feeling frustrated, find a way to be more creative, be more dynamic, be more charismatic, have more charisma with what you're already dealing with, and even charismatic about, you know, how to earn money and bring in more stability. King of Swords means you are being you're very intelligent with money. So King of Swords isn't bad with money. He is intelligent with money, or he's very logical. So he's not wasteful either, which I don't see any waste here. The King of Wands can be more open and fluid to opportunities that are coming in, and also be more creative with them. So it's just a need to step in more of the Wands energy, being creative, putting yourself out there, grabbing new businesses or ideas that come your way, and opportunities. 9966, I'm going to pull you some oracle cards, which is wisdom. 9966. So this is if you've been seeing angel number 9966. At the bottom we got tarot guidance. So just watching tarot, you know, or playing with your own tarot cards, playing with them. Tarot cards are fun to play with. So you got here fulfillment. So this is kind of enjoying with the cup that you already have in balance. So kind of enjoying the cup that you already have filled, because your cup is pretty filled here. And just understand it's just a process. Everybody is going through. It's a very strange time now. It's not a strange time, but everybody's going through some sort of restriction that they feel resource-wise. So just try to be positive and uplift others with this rainbow ore. And when you are giving advice to others, receive it. Be willing to receive it yourself, or hear it yourself. That positive feedback. You know, you're doing great. You're doing awesome. You got here, always joyful. Look, rainbow ore, always joyful. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year. So this is getting through hard days. Hard days are going to come. If we don't have them, then what else is making us stronger? So it's okay to have hard days. It's okay to have hard days. And it's okay to have hard times also. Just know it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. pulled mastery. King of Swords is definitely masters energy where all kings have in power. So it's a stating that you've mastered some sort of, you've mastered yourself and that you're just recognizing your power. So this is why I said it's okay if you are kind of in this demanding energy, because it's going to encourage you to create more. You know, it's going to encourage you to create more, help people more, serve your divine purpose more. So we have 9966. 9,966. Okay. Zombie control. So this, I could definitely see that with the King of Swords. The King of Swords is definitely a very controlling energy for sure. So this is kind of like, okay, you're in control. And while you're in control, let's find more ways to be even more creative with that control, or with the power that you have, or whatever stability you've created. Find a way to take more control over, okay, if I want more, how do I create more for myself? How do I create more abundance for myself? How do I provide myself access to more resources? And more resources are always going to bring you more stability and more savings, because to me, this is about wanting to save money. So 9966, 9,966, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel called to another deck, please check it out. So now we're at pile number 2. 1818. And the crystal's amethyst. Amethyst. So the pile 1818, the first thing I heard when I grabbed your deck, like before I did anything and I put this number on top of your deck, I heard it's worth the haul. H-A-U-L. It's worth the haul. It was the King of Pentacles and the 5 of the Sun came out. We're going to take it. It was the King of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. But the King of Pentacles in his deck, he's carrying a humongous chest of treasures. And he's walking on top of the 5 of Pentacles, which is skull heads. They just show feet. The 5 of Pentacles is just him walking on top of skull heads. It's just, you just see feet walking on top of skull heads. So I'm like, oh, that's what he's walking on, and that's what he's carrying. So to me, this just means some things are worth the haul. Some things are worth carrying. So I know we always talk about in the spiritual community letting things go or releasing things, but some things are just worth carrying. So this could be some valuables or something like that that you feel like is worth carrying, or, you know, worth keeping, some sort of collection. And that's fine. We all have things that we collect also. We can let things go, but it's safe for us also to collect things. That was what I heard. It's worth the haul. So the first cards we got out here, the Sun, the Hangman, and the 8 of Swords. These are the cards that just fell out. I'm going to take them. This wants to come out. So, 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is Santa Muerte deck. 2 of Cups. It's one of my favorite cards. The Sun. The Hangman. The 8 of Swords. So, to me, this is finding ways to like something in your day. There's just something in your day that is very, very difficult to deal with. It's something that's very, very difficult to deal with, right? With the Sun and the Hangman, it's saying that you're finding a new way, a new perspective, of course, to enjoy this painful part of the day. Maybe you find time, maybe it's some downtime that you feel like you could be doing something else. Maybe this is time that you find that, okay, well, since I'm not in that place to do that, to take care of that, while I'm here, I can take care of this. So it's kind of like a change in time management, finding a way to make things work for you, get things done in a different way. So, for example, if, I don't know, you're stuck at an appointment and they done change your appointment to 2, but it's not worth leaving because by the time you get home and try to do something to come back, it's just not enough time. So you just feel like, oh my God, I have downtime. I could have been at home doing this and that, but I already drove here. So maybe during that time you could check emails. Maybe you could respond to emails. Maybe you could watch a video or link that somebody sent to you that you haven't got to look at. So you got the Three of Pentacles here. This is definitely finding a way to, oh, did you see that? It just flew up. Find a way to manage time, manage burdens. These cards are flying out. Finding a way to manage burdens or a lot of different tasks in a way that's beneficial to you to get things done. Maybe in a way you didn't think of. The Two of Swords wants to come out in the reverse, so I'll take it. Judgment. So we got the Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. And we got 88 here, so that's all about concerns. We didn't get another 8, did we? No, we didn't. The High Priestess. So we do have some synchronicities here. We have 88 and 22. 88, 22. Oh, and we got 2 7s here also. So 88, 22. I'm going to write these down for y'all. We got 88, 22, and 77. So even more synchronicities. $88, 22, and 77. So 88 usually means instability, or no, excuse me, concerns. 77 means mutual love. And 22, changing direction, I believe. Or alliances also. So this could be like strengthening alliances when you're having these down periods, right? You're finding a way to strengthen alliances that you already have. Maybe with clientele, or maybe with employees, maybe with family. So finding a way to bring more joy during these down periods. Now, this is something that you're dealing with every single day. Like, you just have a lot of like downtime, but you're not somewhere else where you prefer to be doing another task. Like, you're not able to be at home to clean, but you're somewhere else with a lot of downtime. So this is gaining a new perspective on how to deal with that. Really creating something else for yourself. The High Priestess is also gaining some sort of secret knowledge or wisdom. So really being caught up in that. The Eight of Swords could really be focusing on that, being hyper focused on creating some sort of content in mystery or in secret. You put hidden talent. So like I said, this could also be like crafting a hidden talent, like in your downtime or free time. When you're somewhere where you would really rather be cleaning, you're able to craft your talent. And it's like Spirit is maybe putting you in that space so you can be more creative. Put you in a space of not being where you'd rather be to getting something done, because it wants you to really craft a talent. But still, something around it is very frustrating in your day. You have to find a way to maybe use your talent also during that time. So if you like create music, or you maybe have a long drive to work, play beats and make, songs while you're driving. You got numerology, which is precision, which I think is interesting because you pulled a lot of synchronistic numbers in this deck. You also pulled Destiny. And you also pulled Midnight. So hidden talent could also be that maybe you have a gift that is very, that that could be used at midnight. Like it's very, very powerful. It's the strongest at midnight. Or maybe this is when people want to see you use this gift. Maybe this when you're, you know, midnight is, I like to say it's also the witching hour. People that night out, people that stay up late. I know it's between 3 and 4, but still during midnight, the veil has thinned. It has thinned more than it has earlier in the day. Also, this is, you made a really hard decision. Well, you made a decision about something. I don't think it was hard. I just think it took you a minute to work through conflicting thoughts or issues. How would I work through this if I come across it? And then maybe you came across a similar situation and you figured out, oh, this is how I will handle that if I were in that situation. Oh my God, we got this in the last deck. The last pile number 1 pulled that. Let me try another one. It was always joyful. So maybe you have messages in pile number 1. Let me pull another one for you. Spirit guys, I'm just sending messages. 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 88, 2277. So I'll probably use those numbers for y'all next reading for pile number 2, 88, 2277. There we go. Love at first sight and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. I will let you interpret it the way that you would like to. I mean, this could be somebody's also thinking about you a lot too with the 8 of Swords. You could be very mysterious. Somebody's thinking about you. Concealment, cloak, and invocation ritual. So like I said, this could, like I said in the beginning, doing something in secret, doing something in private. Like I said, it's a talent that you could be crafting and making stronger. Something that you've already done. You've done this before with the Judgment card here. This is something that you've already been doing, but maybe you're going through some change, and it's definitely getting stronger. The Cardinal also pairs well with this card, Love at First Sight, Proud Spirit, because the Cardinal is all about building a happy home and a nest. Finally creating your own nest, creating your own family. So maybe you have a hidden talent also of making people feel very comfortable, making people feel stable, that kind of get caught up in their head and have these negative thoughts. You provide them an outlet too. That's what I get with alliances, because I said it's worth the haul. So sometimes, back to that worth the haul, it's worth the haul. Maybe it's about uplifting those around you and them being worth that time. You know, that time that you could, I don't know, you're driving or whatever you have downtime, call them and check on them too. It's worth uplifting those around you that have uplifted you. Pile number 2, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. So pile number 3, 5656, you Pyrite. 5,656 Pyrite, aka Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold. We're just burning some Palo Santo, ethically sourced. I do have this available also in my stove. Okay, let's check out Pyrite. 5656. So this could be some change in harmony. 66 is a very harmonious number. The Sun card is at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled. So this is already a very harmonious environment. It's just going through some changes. So this can be like maybe you and your partner are separated, but I mean, this is like complete and utter like loyalty and feelings haven't changed. Just happen to get through this patch of separation. 5656. Because I just the messages for 5656. Now I say that undying loyalty because fools go being tricked and being tricked and thinking, you know, how it could be in separation. This is not being tricked. This is not being tricked. This is Three of Cups is telling me that you guys are coming together soon or gonna be hanging out with some. This could be friends too you haven't seen. Let's see, 5656, the Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. So 5656. There's the Queen of Swords here. Let me show you the Queen of Swords. Four of Cups. Jessie Jumanji deck. I was so thankful when I got to meet her like in the airport, leaving Memphis. I'll never forget it. I was getting on the plane and she was already like getting in her seat, but we had masks on, but I knew exactly who she was. It was during COVID. And I was like, oh my God, I have your deck in my purse. And I brought all my tarot decks and I pulled this deck out and I was like, I have your deck. It's right here in my purse. And I put all my other decks in my luggage. So it was so funny that I decided to take that one deck out before, you know, when I was packing, you know, at the hotel and put that in my purse. So anyway, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So this can be like a highly intelligent woman. It can be cold. She's kind of, I love that her back is turned to the Four of Cups because this is me letting go of boredom. Because I know people say, they say as a tarot reader, pay attention to where people have their back turned. But I'm like, sometimes what somebody has their back turned to is what's in their brain. So I always think about this as kind of being the brain, right? This is the back of the head, right? You think about it. Her back is turned, this is her back, and this is like her head. So this is like what's in her head. And both of these women's, you know, they're facing each other here. On the table, they will be facing each other, but here they're facing, you know, the back. So this to me is like what's going on in her head. And this is kind of letting go. I mean, just receiving sights on how to give back to the community. How to offer some sort of service that is what they actually need with the Queen of Swords. Because the Queen of Swords isn't going to like offer you something that you don't really need. She is very intelligent, but this is what she's offering is something that she uses also. So this can be, that's the Five of Cups that fell out. So the Queen of Swords can be cutting out sadness, getting rid of, you know, feeling lost or anything like that. And this could be just because originally I was talking about a relationship. This could be just how her partner's feeling, maybe missing her, feeling a lot of emotion with the Moon card coming out. So she could just be, this could be somebody that's very, very busy and partner's just missing her. And she could also be feeling that energy too, but being in a head over heart situation to try to handle something financial here. Finances for the home. This card wants to come out. The Page of Pentacles. Oh yeah, for sure. Offering valuable information to the community for some sort of exchange of service. This exchange of service could be a multitude of things, but this can be just clearing up confusion for people. So for me, 5656, this is a really powerful reading because it's just like changes that are happening. We got 7, 6, 4. Oh, we got 2 4s. We got 44. So we got 44 here. Write that down. Number 44. 44 for me is all about stability. So there's stability in this relationship. It's just talking about the changes in the current state of it. 44 is stability though. So everybody's happy. Everybody's, you know, it's just hard right now while maybe this Queen of Swords is out working. Fortune meets opportunity. Because we go from the 6 of Pentacles to the 7 of Cups. So this is coming up with a lot of different ways to bring in like stability. 6 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. That could be selling a lot of products. Selling a lot of products and giving a lot of information to a community. Maybe things that people just kind of weren't like knowledgeable on or receiving insights on, but they were receiving like hints about it, but they just didn't know how to like what to do with the information. So this could definitely be helping people sort through information, bringing enlightenment to people that are trying to understand these could be all kind of different signs and symbols and synchronicities that they're getting here with the 7 of Cups, but it's very confusing to them. So kind of helping people, walking people through the dark, holding their hand through the dark. It's gonna be darkness and sadness, just hard times. 5 of Cups is not, it's being sad, you know, you feel sad. You could be feeling sad from regrets, somebody passing, Queen of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Let's see. I'm going to shuffle one more time and then I'm going to take it. I know I got lost in that shuffle, y'all. We got Black Cat, Fortune meets opportunity. We also pulled Power with authenticity at the bottom. Queen of Swords is also a writer. I didn't think about that. So Queen of Swords is also really good with a pen. So she could just be really, she could be writing a lot too. She could be a lawyer or an author, somebody that writes a lot. Wands here too, so she could be a mathematician. With the Cups too, she could be somebody that writes out measurements, also writes out processes, helping people get over past failures. The masculine and balance at the bottom. So this is just telling me that she's very balanced in her energy, her masculine and feminine energy, but she tends to be more of a masculine woman. She could be very protective of women when she's with them. But this is also showing that this woman is this man's weakness. So this is a very masculine male, somebody that's definitely divine masculine, very alpha male. And she's his weakness. So it says he has a soft spot for her. Page of Pentacles is hoping to hear a message or something. Oh, here we have Gallantry, grant me a smile. Swoop William. Small has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great Jove delight. Abraham Cowley. Oh, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I just thought about that. Oh, wow. Today is Nipsey's official day. He passed away a year ago. Well, not a year ago. But he passed away on today. Intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. So this could definitely be somebody that's crossed over to 5 of Cups here. Like I said, can be about death. So if somebody's wondering if somebody's visiting, yes, they're visiting. They are around you. They are present with you. They're knocking shit off, you know, messing with stuff, whatever. They are there. So if you're wondering if somebody that's passed on is with you, they are with you currently now. As they always are. But they are really with you in the room at this time. So that was it for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much. If that reading didn't resonate with you, you could check out pile number 1, pile number 2 also. So thank you again. That was Anurakti Tarot with another pick a card reading. What's happening? That's it. It's just what's happening.